So you want to learn how to set up a squeeze page that actually works? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you can get that done. And also, if you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you one of my pages that generated over 500 plus leads using the exact formulas that I'm about to teach you here in this video, all right? So you definitely want to watch this all the way through so you don't miss anything. Now, my name is Rakeem, Addison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and minimize my camera, and we're about to jump right into the content. All right, so now that my camera is minimized, you can see I'm inside of Online Sales Pro. This is actually the software I'm going to be using to show you how to set the squeeze page up while I'm going through the formulas with you, okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the Edit tab. Now, this is going to take me to where I can actually start setting up my squeeze page or capture page, whatever it is that you actually called it. But this is going to be that place. So now I'm going to go ahead and run with one of the templates that they have. So there's one template that I really love, and it's the pop-up, right? And you'll see what I mean once we get into the process of setting it up. All right, so this would be the page where we would fill everything in. As you can see, it's number 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know whatever box you put it in, you know exactly how it's going to show up. Okay. All right. So now, before we even get into this, let's get into the formula. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to the notepad. Now on the notepad you see formulas, right? But what I didn't put on the notepad is what I'm about to share with you. Okay, so when it comes to setting up a squeeze page, capture page, whatever you call it, you want it to be simple, right? Keep it super simple. KISS, right? You want to keep it simple, and you don't want a lot of distractions on this page, because the only reason you got them coming to this web page in the first place is so that they can be focused and so that you can generate a lead. So if you have all this, you're trying to make it all pretty and all the other stuff, it's, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work for you, right? Because it's too much distraction. Now they're looking like, oh, that's a cool picture, right? So they're not focused on what it is that you got them for in the first place. All right, so keep it simple. The next thing, and this is actually going to require you to do an exercise, all right? And you don't have to do it right now while you're here on this video, because I know it can take a little time. But after you watch this video, go ahead and I want you to write between 5 and 10 pains that you have, that your target market actually has, right? And the reason you're doing this is because it's going to make, creating this squeeze page or capture page easy to create, because you understand the pain. So when a person comes to a page and they already have a pain, and what they see on your page is resonating with them, they're going to put their information in, and that's going to allow you to create leads or generate leads. Sorry. So yeah, so now these are the actual formulas. So after, let's say for instance, you went ahead and you wrote down the pains and you understand, maybe you have a way for them to solve it. Now you have to get into what formulas are you going to use to make this process easy? So you can see right here, it says how to result even if roadblock. So basically what that's saying is, how are they going to get a result even if they have whatever roadblock they have, right? The next formula is how to get a result without the hard part, because people move away from pain and move to pleasure. Right? They run to pleasure. They don't really want to deal with pain, right? So that's the second formula. The third formula is how to get a result so you can. And the reason I love this one and why this is so powerful is because now you're future pacing them. So now they say, okay, how to get this result so you can, live the dream life, so you can do whatever it is, right? And so these 3 right here are super powerful, and there's many more formulas to go along with those, right? There's many more, but those 3 are the ones that, I've used quite a bit, over the time that I've been marketing online, okay? So you can just, plug and play on those, but here are some examples. So how to rank YouTube videos even if you have a small channel. Right? How to get a raise on your job without asking your boss, or how to get a raise on your job even if your boss doesn't agree. You know, something along those lines. I just kind of wanted to give you some examples, but literally you can plug and play by using these formulas. It's literally going to help you. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm about to show you the page that I actually created. And this page has literally generated over 500 plus leads. And I'm going to go back over to Online Sales Pro so I can actually show you that it's generated just under 600 leads. All right, so if I go back over to Online Sales Pro, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go to where it says leads. All right, so right now you can see that the screen is blocked out, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit, right click, and then I'm going to go to view page source. All right, so once everything pops up here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually type something in, like when I do Command F, I'm just going to hit enter. And as you can see, this is actually the name of the particular page that I built inside of Online Sales Pro. So you can see massive shredding sheet, massive shredding sheet. You can see right here that there is 596 results. So almost 600 leads have been generated by using this exact formula that I just showed you, the exact headline formula, because I understood what pains the people that are going to be coming to this web page that I created, what problems they actually have. All right, so that's key. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to Online Sales Pro, go back into the edit screen, and then after I do that, I'm going to show you the page and I'm going to break it down. So we're going to go back over here. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the headlines that I created over here, how to rank YouTube videos even if you have a small channel. Then we're going to put that as our headline. Boom. So there's our headline right there. And another thing I like to do, and maybe you can use the same thing, but I like to use free video reveals, ... how to rank YouTube videos even if you have a small channel. Because people can see it's a free video, number one, right? They're going to be able to consume some type of content. And of course, you only want to do this, of course, if there's an actual video on the next page, all right? All right? So, all right, so button text. All right, so now you can change the button text to whatever you want to change it to. You can do the pop-up headline, which as we can see, number 3, it's showing us what that is. I'm just going to leave that how it is, and then insert your pop-up button text here. Get your cheat sheet or whatever. All right, so boom. So we got that. We got the button. We got the pop-up, and we got everything we need. So now, of course, we will put the destination URL, and we could change the color, but you may be watching this, and maybe you don't actually use Online Sales Pro. So I just want to kind of just show you kind of the processes, and most importantly, the formula, which is kind of what I just went over. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and kind of rush through this. Okay, so now it's about to show me what my page looks like. So boom, you can see free video reveals how to rank YouTube videos even if you have a small channel. Boom. So if a person comes here and they have a small channel but they don't really know how to rank YouTube videos, they're probably going to put their information in, right? So at that point, my page would be done. But how I was able to do this was by using the particular formulas, right? How to get a result even if, how to get a result without the hard part, or how to get a result so you can, which is future pacing, and so they can see themselves doing that. Okay, so now let's actually go over to one of the pages that I created, which was the page that, as I just showed you, generated close to 600 plus leads. So look at what I did for this page. It says free cheat sheet reveals. So they already understand free cheat sheet. It's free, and it's a cheat sheet that they're going to be receiving. And then it says the fastest way to lose 40 pounds in 90 days with minimal exercise. So I didn't necessarily use the without, right? But I used the with. And then I also gave a specific time. So it's so powerful how, it's crazy how, how I ended up generating close to 600 leads with this page. When I created it, I knew that I was using the formulas, but I didn't expect it to get over 600 plus leads generated. And, now close to 600 people actually have my cheat sheet, because this right here is actually a cheat sheet that I put together, a lead magnet. So boom, I was able to generate almost 600 leads with this particular, headline. Free cheat sheet reveals the fastest way to lose 40 pounds in 90 days with minimal exercise. Okay, so hopefully you got some value from this video, and you got something that you could actually use to start generating more leads. I really hope that this is beneficial for you. And if it was, definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.